circulation is weak, gravity pulls blood down into the lower extremities, causing blood to pool. If the blood doesn't return to the heart efficiently, this pooling can result in fluid leaking into the surrounding tissues, eventually leading to edema in the body. The heart pumps blood through blood vessels, which supply the cells with oxygen and nutrients. However, when blood pools due to poor circulation, some of the fluid escapes into the interstitial spaces around the cells. Without proper blood return, and with factors like weak muscle tone, this fluid can accumulate, leading to the swelling we recognize as edema. Edema often causes the skin to become puffy, and in some cases it can result in pitting edema, where pressing on the swollen area leaves an indentation that takes time to return to normal. Exercise. 7. Ankle pumps. A fantastic exercise to address fluid retention is ankle pumps. This exercise is especially effective when you're lying down because gravity is no longer working against you. To make it even more beneficial, elevate your feet slightly above heart level. This position helps gravity assist in the return of fluid to the heart, reducing pooling in the lower extremities while lying down. Start by moving your ankles, pump them up and down, or rotate them in circles. This gentle movement activates the calf muscles and encourages fluid movement through the veins. With gravity assisting, the pumping action becomes more effective, helping return fluid to the bloodstream. Exercise. 8. Compression stockings. Another helpful method for managing edema is wearing compression stockings. These stockings work by applying external pressure to the legs, which helps counteract the gravitational pull that causes fluid to pool in the lower extremities. Blood pressure naturally creates a higher pressure within the veins, but compression stockings help prevent fluid from leaking into the surrounding tissues. Additionally, they can support lymphatic drainage, encouraging the flow of lymph fluid back into the vascular system. For more effective relief, you can combine compression stockings with elevating your legs, giving you both the benefits of external pressure and gravity assist. While compression stockings can reduce the symptoms of edema by moving fluid back into circulation, it's important to note that this is more of a temporary solution. The underlying issue that causes the fluid to leak or not return properly still needs to be addressed for long-term improvement. Factors contributing to poor circulation and edema. When it comes to poor circulation and edema, there are several factors that contribute, and one common question is whether obesity plays a role. While obesity is often blamed for many health issues, it doesn't directly cause these problems. Instead, obesity is typically a result of underlying issues like insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance leads to higher blood glucose levels, elevated insulin levels, and increased blood pressure, factors that are more directly responsible for poor circulation. High blood pressure can cause fluid to leak into surrounding tissues, and elevated blood glucose attracts water, causing it to seep out and result in swelling, which disrupts normal circulation. One of the complications linked to type 2 diabetes is macular edema, where small blood vessels in the retina swell due to high blood sugar levels. This affects the circulation to the retina, preventing it from receiving the oxygen and nutrients it needs. Macular edema is one of the leading causes of blindness in people with diabetes, but similar swelling can also occur in other tiny blood vessels, leading to vascular swelling and edema in different parts of the body. Additionally, 2 organs that are often affected by type 2 diabetes are the liver and kidneys. The kidneys, which are responsible for regulating fluid balance, contain many tiny blood vessels, and any issues here can impact fluid regulation. The liver plays a key role in producing albumin, the main protein in blood that helps keep fluid within the blood vessels. If the liver can't produce enough albumin, or if there's kidney damage that causes albumin to leak out, the fluid is no longer held within the bloodstream, contributing to edema. When albumin levels drop, the risk of fluid leakage increases, causing swelling and further complications with circulation. All these factors contribute not only to vascular swelling, but also to how edema develops in the body. Exercise. 9. Breathing exercises. To understand how blood circulates through the body, we need to explore the concept of vasoconstriction, which is a crucial mechanism that helps regulate blood flow to different areas of the body. Vasoconstriction refers to the narrowing or tightening of blood vessels. This process occurs because the walls of arteries and small arteries, called arterioles, have muscles that allow them to contract and reduce the vessel's diameter. The main trigger for vasoconstriction is stress, and there are two types we need to consider: acute and chronic stress. Acute stress happens quickly and is intense, but short-lived, like during exercise or when you're running away from danger. During this time, the heart pumps faster and harder, raising blood pressure, and the blood vessels constrict. Even though the blood vessels are tighter, the increased force from the heart helps push the blood through, resulting in improved circulation. This is beneficial for short-term needs like when you're exercising or dealing with a sudden threat. Chronic stress, however, is different. It occurs when you're under prolonged pressure, like sitting in traffic or dealing with work stress. In this case, the heart doesn't pump faster, but the blood vessels still tighten due to the stress. The result is that the blood has trouble moving through the body, leading to reduced circulation. This is why chronic stress is a major issue. It can cause problems like cold hands and feet due to poor blood flow. One of the best ways to combat this is through breathing exercises. There are many types, but a specific technique can help balance the sympathetic fight or flight and parasympathetic rest and digest nervous systems. When you inhale, the heart rate increases slightly to bring more oxygen to the blood as the body prepares for action. The exhale, however, triggers the parasympathetic system, slowing the heart rate and promoting relaxation. The problem arises when people breathe incorrectly. Many tend to breathe quickly, taking short breaths in and out, which doesn't allow the parasympathetic system enough time to engage. This can worsen stress and vasoconstriction. The solution is to breathe in for 5 seconds, then exhale slowly for about 5 seconds. This extended exhale activates the parasympathetic system more effectively, encouraging relaxation and blood vessel dilation. Practicing this for 5 to 10 minutes a day helps train your nervous system, making it more automatic over time and better equipped to handle stress without compromising circulation. Exercise 10. Supporting circulation with supplements. As we wrap up, let's look at how supplements can play a role in boosting circulation, particularly to your feet and legs. Certain nutrients can support and enhance the function of your circulatory system, promoting healthier blood vessels and improving overall blood flow. Some supplements work by promoting vasodilation, which helps relax and widen your blood vessels, making it easier for seniors. Are you ready to give your legs and feet some serious love? Today, we're going to dive into 10 effective exercises and lifestyle habits you can incorporate to boost circulation in your legs and feet. Exercise number 1 is walking. An incredible activity because it's something you can do for extended periods. In fact, you can walk for hours, and during that time, you're performing thousands of repetitions that naturally enhance blood flow and circulation. What is circulation? To fully grasp how circulation works, it's important to understand the two types: cardiovascular circulation and interstitial circulation. Cardiovascular circulation, as the name suggests, begins in the heart. The heart pumps blood through arteries, which have thick muscular walls that allow them to contract and regulate blood flow. From their blood moves into the peripheral tissues, delivering essential oxygen and nutrients to the cells. Along the way, some of these substances, like oxygen and fluids, leak out of the arteries and flow into the surrounding tissue cells, where they perform necessary functions. The remaining fluid returns via the veins. Interstitial circulation, on the other hand, happens between the blood vessels and the cells. The fluid that exits the arteries, known as extracellular fluid, sits in the space between the cells called the interstitial space. Once this fluid enters the cells, it becomes intracellular fluid. The excess interstitial fluid needs to be returned to the bloodstream. And although a small amount returns through the veins, the majority is pumped back into the lymphatic system. Lymphatic vessels move this fluid upwards against gravity, ultimately dumping it back into the veins, where it can flow back to the heart to begin the cycle. A new understanding the role of both circulatory systems will help us identify which exercises target each process, and when they're most beneficial. We'll explore how specific activities address these two types of circulation, ensuring you can optimize your routine for better overall health. and circulation exercise when walking. When you walk, one of the primary benefits is that it boosts circulation. As you walk, you're increasing your heart rate, which pumps blood more efficiently throughout your body. However, gravity naturally pulls blood and fluid down towards your feet. The real challenge is how to get this fluid back up to the heart. This is where blood pressure comes into play. It needs to be high enough to help return blood to the heart, but veins don't have enough pressure on their own to push blood all the way back. This is why veins in your calves have valves that prevent blood from flowing backward. The key, though, is the muscle pump from your calf muscles. These muscles contract and apply pressure to the veins, pushing blood upward. This is why walking is so effective. If you walk for an hour, you could take around 5,000 steps, meaning your calf muscles help push blood back to your heart 5,000 times during that walk. The repeated muscle contractions keep the blood flowing smoothly and improve circulation. Exercise 2. Calf raises. Another great exercise for circulation is calf raises. This exercise involves standing with your feet flat on the floor and lifting your heels, forcing your calf muscles to contract. Compared to walking, calf raises are much more forceful, meaning the pressure created by your muscles is stronger. While you won't get as many repetitions as walking, you'll be generating greater force. The key here is doing as many as you can, though you might not hit the 5,000 step mark as you would while walking. Additionally, calf raises can serve as a form of resistance training, helping you build muscle tone and strengthen your calves. You can perform calf raises on both feet at once or switch to one foot for more intensity. To increase the range of motion, stand on a wedge to allow your heels to drop lower and extend the muscle movement further. Exercise 3. Squats. Squats are another fantastic exercise for circulation and strengthening your muscles. What's great about squats is that you don't need any equipment, just your own body. However, it's crucial to perform them with proper form to avoid injury. Make sure your whole foot is flat on the ground and place a little more weight on your heels than on the toes. Many people tend to put too much weight on the front of their feet, which can strain your knees. By keeping your feet flat and focusing on your heels, you'll reduce unnecessary pressure on the knees. As you lower yourself, you can lean slightly forward, but it's important to keep your back straight. This will ensure proper form, allowing you to perform squats safely and effectively while maintaining circulation throughout your legs. Exercise 4. Bike riding. Riding a bike is an excellent exercise that, much like walking, allows you to keep moving for extended periods. The best part is that you can do thousands of pedal strokes, which work to enhance circulation in your legs. As you pedal, your calves are constantly engaged, and you also activate your glutes and quadriceps, leading to improved blood flow throughout your entire leg. You can easily switch between stationary bikes for indoor workouts or take your ride outdoors for a refreshing change of scenery. Whether you're cycling outside or using a stationary bike, you're providing a great boost to your leg circulation with every rotation. Exercise 5. Stretching. Stretching is a crucial part of improving circulation, especially in your lower body. To get the most out of your stretches, focus on areas like the back of your calves, knees, and hamstrings to stretch. Your calves stand on the edge of a step or curb and allow your heels to drop lower than your toes for a deeper hamstring stretch. Place one leg on an elevated surface and lean forward. Bending your knee will primarily stretch your hamstrings, but straightening it will target the back of the knee as well to engage the entire muscle chain. At once, pull your toes towards you while keeping your knees straight and your back aligned. Lean forward slightly, and you'll feel the stretch extend from your calf all the way up to your hamstring. Exercise 6. Foam rollers. Foam rolling is another fantastic way to enhance circulation and relieve muscle tension. Available in various levels of firmness, foam rollers can be tailored to your comfort level. They work by gently massaging your muscles as you roll back and forth, pushing blood toward the areas being targeted. The pressure from the foam roller acts like a mini massage, helping to flush out stagnant blood and improve circulation. You can use foam rollers on any muscle group, and the gentle movement helps promote faster recovery and increase blood flow to your legs, making it a great addition to your circulation routine. Understanding edema and circulation. As we've discussed, gravity plays a significant role in circulation, especially when it comes to the blood flowing back up from our feet. This downward pull is why so many circulation issues occur in the lower legs and feet. For most people, gravity isn't a major concern, but for those with circulation problems, it can become a bigger challenge. This is where understanding edema and its connection to circulation becomes important. Edema is often confused with poor circulation, but they are not the same thing. While poor circulation can indeed lead to edema, the process is more complex. When blood to flow, especially to your lower extremities, others focus on heart health, reducing tension in the arteries to keep blood circulating smoothly. If you often experience tightness or discomfort in your limbs, these can help ease that pressure for those moments when you're feeling mentally foggy or just want to sharpen your focus. Some supplements can increase blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to improve cognitive function. Additionally, supporting your liver and kidneys is key. These organs are responsible for filtering and regulating bodily fluids. If they become overburdened, it can cause circulation issues. Supplements that support liver and kidney health can address underlying concerns, helping these organs function better, which in turn promotes better circulation throughout the body. And there you have it, Health Champs, 10 awesome ways to boost circulation and keep your legs and feet feeling fantastic. If you love these tips, you're going to want to check out our next video for even more ways to level up your wellness game. Links in the description. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip to live your healthiest life. Drop a comment below. Which exercise are you trying first? Let's keep the conversation flowing. See you in the next one.